I'm twice as strong now.
Good. Twice the pride.
Sit your ass down here.
Where's your remote?
Double cheeked up. Hella ass. Monday night. Freezing outside. Hella ass.
Literally unsafe to be outside the indoors.
I saw a motherfucker wearing shorts today.
Oh man,
You
you saw it.
You found the occasional person that's built different.
He thought he was built different. I thought he was built like hypothermia. But...
If only the Titanic had people like him.
Built?
I got a lollipop in my teeth.
Yeah, I know. I hate that when something is stuck in your teeth.
Hello, we're the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
Gabe.
I'm Joe.
And we're back with episode 10 of the final season of Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just... Can we go back...
Take a breather.
Can we go back in time to, like...
Simpler times?
Simpler times, like, oh, who's the female? Oh, man. Let's go get her.
I hope it isn't Annie. I like Annie.
Like, you know, and back when we still had Sasha.
And everything didn't.
And Irvin.
Yeah.
And Aaron had, like, life in his eyes.
He was Is Aaron a sociopath or a psychopath?
Sociopath, probably. I think. I have to Google the definition on that.
He's kind of teetering in the middle somewhere, I feel. At this point.
He's on a rampage. That's what he is. Joe,
Yeah,
why don't you go over what happened?
Yeah, go for
Alright,
it.
so we got kind of a flashback time from because it began, you know, with Armin.
Just finagle with them.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
with
we don't know
Armin
what the thing
talking
going.
to an unknown person until later revealed in the episode. With him holding the conch shell, we get a flashback of kind of how everything developed up to the point of the, you know, game day. So a lot of the point, like what we learned about what they're doing with all the scout ships, with how Aaron, then they kind of lure them in, and then Aaron would, you know, or the Colossal Titan would do their thing, and they get a lot of new people, Marlians who kind of, or who are Eldians, kind of switch sides, but you know, so kind of some tension there, and they didn't really like to treat each other nicely, but definitely better than what was happening over in Marley, because they're not having them dress up as like suicide bombers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yet.
I'm telling you, dude, it'll happen. They're going to do it, too.
To the Eldians?
Yeah. No, the Marlins are going to do it to the... I don't know.
Something's going to happen.
They have the
Don't know
spinal
when,
fluid.
don't know how, don't know who.
They have the
what.
spinal fluid.
But it'll happen.
It wouldn't surprise me if they took a couple of POWs, put them in their blimp, and just went like, yeah, let's give this a shot.
I wouldn't have disagreed with that until I saw the scout's opinion of what Aaron did.
I wouldn't put it past Aaron to...
I wouldn't put it past Aaron,
to
but
do
like,
something like that.
is Hanji going to be like, bro, what the fuck you doing on my blimp?
What do you mean? I'm just trying to retake the founding.
Well, this isn't like Marleyan, you know, tour time, all right?
Yeah.
Get him off the blimp.
Yeah, so we learned a little more about the backstory of Jan Capone and Elena, and how they're, you know, dealing with our Eldian buddies. I mean, Yelena, not Elena. Learned about like the forces originally that were like 4 years ago, the Marleyan forces and their fleets, which are now defleeted.
Yes. We defleeted them. Victory for...
Well, like how they were Zeke worshippers. And so they're also learning about Zeke's current situation, how he's kind of be chilling in the forest of giant trees or tall trees.
And we actually also found out
Because he monkey.
We actually also found out that Zeke didn't get into contact with Aaron, like, towards the end of that 4-year-long war. He actually got in contact with them
pretty quickly,
like a year after, or within a year after they left.
I imagine they had to, because this was a very well kind of thought out, planned response.
Yeah.
Oh, and I went back and I watched, you know, the episode where it's just the festival starting and Falco takes Reiner down to meet Aaron.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's Zeke
You
that
mean
gives
Mr.
Reiner
Kruger?
the go ahead to like, no, it's fine, go down there.
Yeah.
Go follow
Oh,
Falco.
wow.
And also,
Well, I mean, he does listen to
the
Elena.
the name of the owl was
Dropped.
Aaron Kruger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Grisha named Aaron after the owl, and then the fake name that Aaron
Came
used
from-
was Kruger.
Wow.
Yeah, he became the
played.
owl, Mr. Owl.
And then lastly, we learned that Armin was talking to Annie, who's still frozen in her little icicle. So,
Yeah.
Bro, what do you think's going to happen with that? Like, oh my god.
What do you think?
I honestly can't imagine.
What do you think?
I honestly, there's both equal sides of me saying they might try to utilize her to also they'll just put
Kill
her in
her.
a small box that slowly gets smaller and smaller and smaller until she's nothing but a small cube this big, and then Aaron eats her. Like,
Also, we found out that the reason
The
why
female Titan cube.
the vitamin.
The vitamin. Get your Flintstone gummy.
I was gonna say before we start, because how originally we talked about how did the Paradise people get their technology so advanced in 40
Yeah, source
years?
from Marley.
It's because the Marlians were all like, hey, yo, here's a pistol, here's a battleship.
Yeah, this is a standard issue. And
Yes,
then,
and
Hanji's like,
Hanji's like,
you're
yeah.
gonna shoot it
What?
into her head.
Yeah.
You can fly.
What?
You can
You're-
fire more than once without
You're
having
black?
to reload.
What?
No, that was Sasha.
Yeah, no, I was just. What?
No, I'm pretty sure Gabe did it first.
I did do it first. Sasha, you got me.
All right, but I think it's time we get started. Episode 10.
Is that black guy?
Episode 10.
Oh, yeah.
Ready, set, and rage. It's
Oh, yeah, I
going
forgot-
through.
I forgot that the TV was turned way down.
No, it's
Yeah, it's
fine.
a small world after all.
It's going through the laptop.
It is going through the laptop.
Is that a
Why
problem?
is it going to the
It
left?
says the mic's muted.
No, that shouldn't be it.
Do one.
Yeah, let's press pause.
We'll be
Hold
right
off.
back, people.
Clippity clip.
We're back.
I hate,
We never left.
hate everything.
Okay, there was never an issue. That's how we fixed this.
You
Didn't see anything.
Right?
There's no Warren
Right.
Buffett say. Yeah, he doesn't look the same.
I'm having a
Nothing.
Bro,
Damn,
he's a different. He just physically looks different.
Beefed now.
Aaron, you really shouldn't be saying that in front of the mirror.
Hanji's not liking that.
Okay, Hanji, I'm having a
Yo,
fucking
she's fucking
time.
catching on.
Just stop acting weird, Aaron.
Please.
That's actually shocking, Hanji.
Yeah, Hans, really?
Hey, she said talking to the mirror. That doesn't mean she doesn't talk to herself.
Your hair's cool. Ooh, damn.
Yeah. That was good times.
Simple times, yeah.
Back at the castle.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yo, Hanji's fucking catching on. Everyone's catching on, dude.
Aaron
What do you mean by catching on? What, that he's cracked?
Yeah, a little bit.
Aaron fucking beefed up.
Yeah, he did.
He went from 12-year-old boy to like 6-foot man.
I wonder if, like,
He got taller.
No, it's just wide Aaron.
He's tall and like wide.
Dorito.
I wonder if, like, doing cardio in a Titan form, like, is exercise to your body. Or, and vice versa, if you are physically stronger in your human form, your Titan is physically stronger.
As someone who's studying both biology and kinesiology, I cannot confirm nor deny anything.
What are you hiding from us?
Think of it like this: when in Aaron's Titan form, when his arm gets cut off, his physical human body doesn't get an arm cut off because he's just in the nave.
Yeah,
So
he's
I
not.
think
He's
it
not moving.
I think it would make most sense that he wouldn't be exercised from that.
And also, considering how crazed and driven he is right now, I wouldn't put it past
I
him.
don't know, but doesn't
To
the
go
Attack
through a
Titan
whole
look
fuck-
thicker than it did prior?
Show me.
Like, doesn't it look more muscular now than it did?
Bro, he was already pretty jacked.
Yeah, no,
he
not
was, like,
really.
leaner, but I don't know, he seems
No,
bigger now.
no.
He was always fucking stacked.
He's always been
He's a
gargantuan.
big old dude.
Yeah.
I just remember the shot where he, like, first, like, above Mikasa, and it always just seemed like more of, like, almost like the swimmer's physique, how he had, like, a 57 pack.
69.
Got the bond pack.
We did it, guys. Episode 69.
Here we fucking go.
Insert nice.
2 years ago.
Obligatory nice.
Oh, there's that guy again.
Okay, so that was.
That awkward long hair phase, dude. Ugh.
Like legit, I'm surprised they're letting them get their hair that long.
Hizuru.
Hizuru.
Oh!
The Asians!
Once again, coming for our ports.
That's a cool
I'm
crest.
guessing that's a... Oh?
Mikasa, it's because you're Japanese, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
The only Asian person in the world.
Yeah, the last Asian person left within the wall.
Was she branded?
damn.
Oh.
Anarchy symbol. That's on to my childhood.
Is that
Looks
her?
at
Wait,
Aaron
who is
like,
that? Oh, that's her family?
Azumabitos. Friendly terms with King Fritz and often came to paradise.
Oh?
Oh, so she's of royal Asian blood.
Oh my god, okay.
Wow! Holy
You're the
shit.
hope of...
Aaron, man, can you just stop winning for a second?
Now she's hot and rich.
The show is trying to help you out here, my guy. It's stacking it.
It's unfair.
Okay,
His
five
head
head,
get fucking,
five head.
fucking mega mind over here.
I will declare war on you if you fuck with us.
I never noticed that she had that.
Hey,
Aaron fucking grew. Oh my god.
what do you expect after 4 years, forehead?
Yeah, true. I like
She's
this.
too bubbly.
I really like Historia. If something
Yeah.
happens to her, I'm gonna be so upset.
I call it Lady Mikasa.
Oh.
I think it's a bomb.
So this is what he did with it.
Whoa, has Hizuru been mass producing these motherfuckers?
Definitely. Oil.
Ice burst.
Why have we not been told about this before?
I guess they must not
I
have.
thought it was just rain on gas.
Yeah. They talked about it just, oh, I'm out of gas.
Maybe they never really knew what it actually was.
Maybe. A test run? What, are we just gonna open up the first ring?
They could just do one of the districts.
Zeke just dropping his
Could.
5-year plan.
Gotta give him an elevator pitch.
Oh my god.
Oh.
They want to give it to Ethan. Oh
Oh.
Aaron, his Historia have to get it on.
no. No?
Oh.
Yeah, because Historia's royal blood and Aaron has the founding titan. So they gotta.
Yikes.
Now Mikas is gonna declare war on Historia.
So this is how Historia is gonna go out. Because it's gonna fucking kill her. Oh, they're just gonna give her the Beast Titan.
Hey, as long as it's not the Founding, she's good.
Yeah.
As long as it's not the Founding, she's good. And she's like, what, 17, 18 now? So,
Yeah, but still, 13 years to live. She's only gonna be 30.
in this time period, that's like average lifespan.
Yikes.
He keeps going back to the whole livestock thing. I thought this was like a season 1 thing, Aaron. Come on.
Take your plan and shove it.
He's not wrong.
So what changed?
He probably talked to Zeke personally.
Oh, she's hurt. Oh no.
You won't have sex with me?
God, don't make it gay, Historia.
God.
Nom nom nom.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh my god.
The fuck is his problem?
I don't like the new
Bro, what is his deal?
Poor
Oh,
Anji.
Later, back at the ranch. Oh, literally.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wait,
the
who,
fuck?
who,
Historia be preggers.
Yeah.
wait,
she
who
pregnant.
did the thing?
Says called
What do you
Historia.
think, bro? The one with the Founding Titan?
What the
They,
fuck?
they didn't.
Nah, because if it was Aaron, you know, Historia would
But
already
they
be dead.
lived.
And you're military police, so, you know, you're at the
You're
bottom
a
of the
piece
totem
of
pole.
shit, Yeah.
You know, military police, surf, the untouchables.
同じ地で生まれた青年だ。幼少期は女王に石を投げつけていたらしい。構って欲しかったようだ。孤児院を手伝っていたのも罪悪感からだと。何年も顔を伏せたまま下働きを務める彼に気づいたのは女王の方からだった。
Okay.
This is called treasonous talk. Price is usually death.
Yeah.
Here you go. If you want to drop Titans, these are the ones you do. Treason is not something that allowed in my country. No. If I was royalty.
Oh,
Poison.
they're gonna poison him. Jesus Christ.
Thought that was Lofi for a second.
Yeah.
The straw hat
Yeah.
kind of got me.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one at
Come
this
along
couch
and
thinking.
bring aboard.
That's definitely Lofi. Oh, it's Flush. Oh, okay.
Luffy. All right, Mikasa, we get it.
What?
Ooh,
What?
That's
Sasha, what the fuck, dude?
What?
Why are they only having like 6 people build this?
Yeah.
That's how many people are in the survey car at the moment.
He kind of.
It's so damn big.
I'm so mad because he's so short.
そんなこちらの板を剥がらず勝手に悪魔だって決めつけてどうしてみんなが平和になる道を考えられないんだ
Because Armin, you're in the wrong fucking anime.
Yeah, damn. If they only had Naruto, shit would be over in seconds. They'd be like, "Stop it!" And they'd be like, "Oh."
Play
shit,
Sadness
didn't mean
and
it."
Sorrow, and it's over.
だから会いに行こう。わからないものがあれば理解しに行けばいい。
And Aaron took that personally.
そうされたんだろう。
故郷の味を飲んだ。ハンジさんの話聞いてた？
僕たちが平和を望んでいることを世界が知れば何かが
I
変
mean,
わる。
shut the fuck up.
Aaron's like, about that.
もう少し時間があれば俺の寿命は5年とあと少ししかね。そろそろ決めなきゃいけない。俺の巨人の継承者。
Oh shit, yeah.
私が引き継ぐ。
Yeah.
じゃダメだろ。アッカーなんけがなんだろうまだわかんない。
Ackerman Titan.
何よりヒーズルといろいろやってこってやつが巨人になってどうする？お前じゃダメな理由は多すぎんだよ。
じゃあ他に誰が？
My son will, from Aaron. Come on, let's get this going.
Thanks, John.
He's calling him out. He's calling him out. No, Connie, shut up.
よくないですよ。あなたの
Yeah, no, yeah.
I don't need to be smart. I just need to be told what to do.
バカにそんな重要なこと任せられるわけないじゃないですか。
You tell him, Sasha.
I
I love you, Connie.
Dude,
but
this
you-
feels like the exact same talk we had with Ajin. Who was gonna eat me?
実践経験もあって信頼できるのも私たちくらいなら消去法で私しかいないじゃないですか。
お前ら。
セレレンよ。セレレンじゃけどね。
いや、それはおかしいだろ。
え？
いや、だからバカお前が言ったんだろ。お前は俺よりもバカなんだから。
Oh.
言ってることが矛盾してるんだぞ。
え？
お前らに継承させるつも
I feel like a midlife crisis.
り。なんでだ。は？何やってんだ。どうすんだよこの空気をよ。
This is the first piece of like
じゃあ
nice words he's ever given Mikasa.
みんな赤くなってるからさ。
そうか。勇気が仕方ねえ。
He really has always done Mikasa dirty. She deserves better.
Oh, jeez.
わからない。
Man.
お前らにはあれがエレンに見えたか。俺は違うと思う。あいつは
Yeah. Yeah.
あいつが俺たちじゃなく腹違いの兄貴の方につくことがあるなら。
あるならどうするの？
俺たちは
Yeah, I got the president of his fan club in there. Watch your words.
必要がある。
そんなことさせない。
Mikasa.
お前もそっちにつくのかよ。ミカさん。
そんなことにはならないと思う。きっとその思いが強すぎたから。
それは違う。
Another fun stories you can tell yourself.
いくらお前が強くても前線から遠ざけようとするやつなんだ。だがアルミンに軍港を破壊させお前を戦場に呼んだ。あいつが大事だと言った俺もコニーもサシャもだ。
それは私たちが信頼されてるから。実際
John's making some sense here.
Always makes sense, man. He's John.
ミカさん。サシャが死んだ時エレンはどうしたと思う？ 涙を流したと思うか？悔しがったと思うか？ゴリよせ。笑いやがった。一体何がそんなにおかしかったんだろうな。サシャが死んだことのどこが。説明してくれよミカさん。なんでエレンは笑ったのか。エレンのことは何でもわかるんだろう。
Yeah.
エレンと話そう。僕とミカサと3人だけでエレンの真意を確かめるんだ。
話し合ってどうする？
Yeah.
他の誰かを巨人にしてエレンの子孫を継承する選択だ。
Aaron's like, I'm not getting eaten.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
like,
it's kind of hard.
to stop a man who was literally two of the most powerful Titan forms, you know?
Can I? No.
Well, mother...
We didn't get a single payoff from the Annie thing.
Well, not yet, at least.
Oh my
It's Chekhov's gun all over again. You just gotta wait for it to come back.
Joe's
up.
just dying over here for the next Titan fight.
It's not like we got nothing though.
Who
We
is
did get-
dying for another Titan fight? Come on.
It's not like we got nothing though. We did get.
We learned a lot, actually.
Yeah. I think most important, Mikasa is a Hezurian
Royalty.
princess. Or, yeah. What would be the underling of a shogunate?
They were, well,
Well, the underling to the shogunate was the emperor, but
yeah, no, I was going to say it was Emperor and Empress. But they also had princes and princesses under the Emperor and Empress.
the
yeah,
emperor and the
but
empress.
Underling of the
emperor
underling.
was the
The
number
emperor-
one.
The Emperor was it.
But the
No,
shogunate
I'm saying,
was number
no,
one.
I'm saying like children-wise.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying what is the,
But it seems like in this world, the actual head of Hizuru
is the Shogun.
is the shogun. So
Yeah.
it's just a military state.
Mm-hmm.
Which was cool to get a little bit of backstory there.
So Zeke went to
So,
Hizuru.
Did Japan just take over all of like Eastern Asia? Is that what's going on here?
I mean, it seems to be.
What were, I wasn't able to catch the entirety of their conversation. Why did
Let's
Zeke,
go back. Let's go back to the mid credit card.
Why did Zeke?
Can you bring it
go
back to the
to
mid
them?
credit card?
See what?
To see the like the text for the Hizuru and the.
Like, why did Zeke go to Hizuru?
I think it was after that.
Zeke went to Hizuru?
Yeah.
Because I think he's trying to get like a middleman to like negotiate for him.
Why wouldn't he just go himself?
Because at this point in time they would likely kill him
Historia
for
ain't looking
killing
good.
Erwin and the entire Survey Corps and almost destroying all of humanity.
There you go.
You know, that kind of thing he did.
An Eastern nation with its own culture whose head of state is called
the Shogun. They flourish
in weapons and aircraft development and was at one time an Eldian Empire ally. So it used to be ally of the Eldian Empire. So that makes sense.
So it makes sense why the Ackerman line, at least what we can probably predict, the reason why the Ackerman line is immune. I was actually thinking, like, if Mikasa were to inherit it, or like an Ackerman child were to inherit the Founding Titan, like, could you have a combination of Ackerman/royal blood and not have to worry about the...
Does the royal blood need to be specific, or is it just royal
Well,
blood?
Well,
I think it has to
if
be
it
Eldian.
happened to her, specifically the royal Titan of
Yeah,
royalty from Eldia.
Yeah, it's specifically.
It'd
the
just be
Lord
like
King.
Aaron or anybody
It's-
else who would
No,
get
no,
the
no, no,
Founding
no,
Titan.
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, like, because she's a royal of Hizuru, that means that she would be able to... No, I'm saying that, like, because Ackermans are not affected by
By
the
the
compulsion
Founding
of the
Titan,
Founding
yeah.
Titan. So if a Ackerman and a royal... a person of royal blood had a child, could that child obtain the Founding Titan and not have to worry about it?
I think it depends
I think
on the
we
royal
still
blood.
overrule it.
I think it depends on the royal blood. I think the royal blood has to be specific.
Well, he's talking about royal Eldian blood.
And it doesn't
Oh, I
have
thought you were
to be-
I thought you were talking about Hizuru.
No,
No.
I just said no,
No,
on
because
that.
no, you were.
He was talking about Hizuru blood.
No.
Ackerman blood.
Ackerman with a royal... Whenever...
So if Mikasa and Aaron fucked.
No, Mikasa and Zeke.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Mikasa and Aaron.
No,
Sorry.
Mikasa and Zeke
Yep.
or Historia, whatever, had a child, and then that child ate Aaron. So they have Ackerman blood and Eldian royal blood.
I guess theoretically,
Would which cancels out?
maybe
Like, which-
maybe the
or maybe
person
they
would just
like forget
implode.
half of everything and like they just have a compulsion to do it, but they can like fight it off. Like,
Maybe they would just.
hey man, I
implode.
want to erase your brain.
I think the concern is with Mikasa though is she's. I think the main concern with Mikasa though is that she's technically only half Eldian, so they don't even know if she'd be able to inherit the power of the Titan.
Is she half Eldian?
Yeah, because her dad was Eldian.
I thought she was.
Her
She's-
mom
her
was.
mother
Oh,
was
her
Asian.
mom was.
And her dad was Eldian.
We don't
She's-
say Asian, we say Hizuri.
Hizurian?
Hizuri.
Well, no, they specifically called her Asian though.
They called her Oriental.
Did they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said they're. Yep.
Okay, Oriental.
I mean, they might have called her Asian, but
at
like.
least the subtitle
All I remember is
Dude,
when
what's-
the people
what's
who kidnapped
Asian?
her were like,
Dude, what's
they
Asian?
used to have be
They're like
clan like
Far
the
Eastern
Oriental.
European. Is Asian.
Really far.
Dude, what's
I mean,
Asia?
in
What
a
is-
sense,
what is this?
Really far.
Going by that logic, we're also really
Really,
far,
really far.
European, really far
European.
East European.
I think from what I picked up on it was more the concern of her not being able to inherit the Titan because she is not fully Eldian. She's part Hizurian. And the Eldians are the race that are able to inherit the Titan, so they don't know if she would be able to.
I think she would be able
She
to.
has Eldian blood.
She has Eldian blood,
Yeah, but I don't. Does
and
it ever
that never
specify?
came up as one of the reasons why they said no to her.
I think as
No,
long
no,
as
No,
you
I'm
have.
pretty sure that's what they said. Was it was too risky because she wasn't fully Eldian.
Well,
No,
not because she said she's an Ackerman, which has a
Oh.
lot of
May-
what
okay.
you.
And also, she's special because she's, you know,
Maybe
the
if
last
I
royal
just-
descendant.
Yeah, maybe I just misunderstood it.
I think as long as you have a amount of Eldian blood in you, I think you're
Dude,
good.
so, okay. That stuff, you remember season whatever.
Because Reiner is half Marleyan, half Eldian. His
Yeah, 'cause
his
his
father's a
dad's-
Marleyan.
You're right. Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, yep, that makes sense.
No, well, like, is that Iceberg Stone? The Titan, you know, like when they're in the caverns, is that Iceberg Stone?
It has to be.
I don't think it is. I thought they said that the Titan.
Well,
made
okay,
that with
so
Martin.
so
Yeah, because didn't his no because
In-
they
in
were
previous
his
episodes of
Titan
season 4.
hardening Iceberg Stone.
No, because
in-
they said it's only found in paradise, and the other.
Yeah,
Titans,
that's
But the other Titans could.
those
harden-
crystals were all there
exactly like
beforehand.
maybe that's special, like
in
material. or
in
whatever.
in a previous episode of season 4, I rewatched a few of them. They state
I didn't
that
mind it.
one, at least Paradise
Okay.
has one of the generals, whatever, stated.
Like-
Fuck, it might even been Reiner. Stated that
Yeah, it has a crap ton.
credit
of,
to fossil fuels.
Yeah, fossil
Yeah.
fuels and other.
So maybe this
resources.
is like just a specific kind of fossil fuel that like.
But it's a stone. What kind of stone fuels stuff?
the-
Well, I
the
imagine
good
it starts
kind.
off as a stone, and then they can refine it or.
I feel like
Liquefy it.
haven't there been multiple like fictional stories that have like machines or things run off of
What is
the
it?
power
The
of
un-
a stone,
The unobtainium.
like a rock? Would you
Are
say?
you really
The
avataring this?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
welcome.
Space dancings with wolves.
No, it doesn't.
Space monkey.
I feel like that's happened.
Space Monkey.
Where it's
No,
like,
but
oh,
they've
we put
clearly
this rock
shown-
into this thing, and it powers our machines because the rock is special.
Well, they've clearly shown that this is like it's a liquid when they use it because it's fuel. There's,
Well, it's
It's
either,
in
Like
tanks.
it's either a
pressurized
liquid or
gas that's a liquid.
Form, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, technically,
How? But why is iceberg stone?
maybe it has the exact same properties of ice.
No, maybe
'Cause
it's just
technically
cold.
ice is a rock.
Maybe it's just cold to the touch.
Or maybe it's like
No,
mercury.
look it up. Technically, ice is a rock.
I don't think right.
So if you-
Ice is a mineral.
Ice is a fucking rock.
Mineral.
I'm just saying,
I'm
maybe
sure-
it has the exact same properties of ice, and you can
Google
melt
is-
it down
Google is
into
gonna
a.
make me take an
Well, fuck, you
IQ
can
Into
melt
liquid.
down
I'm about to
anything
Into
into
a
a
liquid.
liquid.
Hey, it actually technically classifies as a mineral.
You're fucking asking. I'm fucking answering, and you don't like my answer. I don't.
What? So
Natural ice is a mineral. Okay.
Yeah, it's a mineral.
Snow, lake, ice, and glaciers also fit the definition of them.
but yeah, maybe it is like cold to the touch
I don't
for the
like
ice.
that. I don't like that ice is a rock. I don't agree with that statement.
So, a blizzard is a sandstorm.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a cold sandstorm. Fuck.
Yeah.
At any rate, so Historia's pregnant with
Some dude.
is it
It's not.
some dude?
that wasn't
is
it.
it like the stable boy? Like is this the princess? You know, the princess
What?
bride.
No.
Well, because Hanjo was talking a lot to Aaron about Historia.
Like,
I'm like,
was it worth? Like, that wasn't it verbatim, but I
well,
think
I'm like,
Dude,
was it
It
worth it or
seems-
like?
if he really did knock up Historia, I
he's the
hate
baby
it.
daddy.
I really hate that so much.
He wouldn't.
No, he
Dude,
definitely
have you
would.
seen him, bro?
Aaron?
He would. Oh,
He looks fucked up
he-
right now.
He would.
Oh, like at this
He-
moment in
This
time.
Aaron.
This
The-
was those talks were before we've seen this Eren fucked up.
True.
This was like a year ago after Zeke dipped.
It's kind of been jumping between the past and the present.
He's obviously not a fucking psychopath in those scenes that we saw.
No, but we did see that younger Eren
He
say,
protested
so
it.
the only option we have is
To knock her out.
to...
But he protested it afterwards.
No, the
That was
protest was
before.
before that.
It was before that.
When they
and
were
then
working on the railroad
afterwards-
all the livelong day,
That's when they realized
that was after the
yeah.
initial thing with Z.
If that is what happened, spoiler alert, I hate it, and it's yikes.
Plot twist, Mikasa knocked her up before Eren had the chance, so he couldn't.
Log off.
I
Get out.
I just,
You're done.
oof, that gives me such bad
I
vibes.
don't think it...
enjoy it.
Wait. So Mikasa is our Asian queen.
Yes.
Yes.
She is our war goddess.
They listen to us. They
She
listen.
is our war goddess.
Have we ever seen her arm wrapped?
No, I had
Prior.
asked that beforehand. There was never a wrapping in any of those.
Well, she usually wears
She
a
wears
jacket.
long
Look up.
She wears long sleeves.
There's a
lot
scene of
time.
Mikasa like just doing absolute like shredding
Front
it. Yeah.
crunches
Well,
and
yeah, but didn't she have wrist wraps?
Well,
when she did
maybe,
that?
look
I
it
think
up.
She did.
Look, just
like ripped hot Mikasa, maybe.
Google's really gonna be doing an
I
investigation
feel like
on me. I
we would have
Googled
noticed
Inside the Rock
that.
and now Mikasa working out.
I feel like
Well,
we
it's
would have
something
noticed
we probably
that.
would have never
It-
bothered
yeah,
looking.
it
She
probably
probably
was-
had it on both arms.
and
she
she
normally has
always
long
had on
sleeves
sleeves.
with the jacket from
No, but I'm saying
over
like
the cloak.
if there was a scene with her short sleeves and she just
Oh.
has wrappings on one arm, I feel like
She
we would
doesn't
have
have
noticed.
wrappings, but she's wearing gloves that cover her wrist.
Just a singular glove or both gloves?
Both gloves.
Okay.
Both gloves covering her wrist.
and it was like right here.
No,
so.
because I was saying if there was a one point in time
and she was
in the
alone there.
1
Maybe
to
she didn't
3
even-
seasons where she either wore a glove on one side or had wrist wrappings or just whatever on one side, I feel like we would have noticed that and be like, wait, why does she have
I
wrappings
don't
on
know. I
one
don't
side?
know.
of her?
It's so innocuous. Like it's so small.
Well, she also.
Wrapping
Especially if they
on
don't pay
one
attention
side of
to
her
it.
She
on-
probably did both sides the majority of the time.
No, that's not what I'm saying. If it was only one side and it was just
But we
covering
have
up
no
that
idea
spot.
if it was only one side.
Well,
Yeah.
she wore long
You can
sleeves.
say-
What do you-
Nothing.
what
No,
do
no, never mind. Just keep going.
Stop having a period, bro.
Never
Just
mind.
spit it out.
No, I did 3 times and it keeps going over your guys' head.
It's really
Never
not.
mind.
It's not. We understand that if she only had one identifiable thing on one arm and they paid attention to that, it would
No,
have been.
no,
a
I'm not
thing.
saying if they paid attention to it. I'm saying if there was at one point in seasons 1 through 3 where that happens, I feel like we would have noticed, but obviously it didn't.
But
Well,
it's
thing
so
is-
small though.
well,
Like
here's what I'm trying to say. The only scene we see of her where she is not wearing long sleeves is when she's working out and she has gloves that cover her wrists and her hands. So I mean, it wouldn't be completely impossible that you never noticed it because she's always wearing long sleeves. Like because the scout jackets are all long sleeve.
So the long
Her
sleeve,
long
scout
sleeve-
jacket, or got the
she's-
cloak.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
then she's got the cloak, or she's wearing that like long sleeve pink thing that they always put her, even though it's hideous.
and
Mhm.
like we've been so programmed to go. The only special people are these ones, especially this one named Eren.
Yes.
And like we understood that the special thing about the Ackermans is that you can't with the founding titan, even if they are Eldians. All right, they are founding titan proof. So we had really no reason to suspect that there was anything else going on there. I mean, and we already knew like Mikasa was already innately special, but we knew that was solely at least because she was Asian. Like that was it. Like because Levi is also Asian, and they're both
The last
Giga
two-
Chad badass gods of destruction. Like that's like so there was no. It almost like it doesn't feel like a cop out or anything like that, but it's like
I
the
also,
very closest you can get before it is kind of like a really
You're
like-
on thin fucking ice.
Yeah, it was
I
just
think is very interesting also is that now that I think about it, they're all like praising up Mikasa because obviously she's the best, but she's not the only technically royal descendant because Levi is an Ackerman too.
but
They're related, so wouldn't they both be technically of royal blood then? Because they're both Ackermans.
Mm.
Levi Ackerman is
who are Levi's parents?
Levi's parent was Kenny's sister. I don't remember how. I think they were.
It could be a
sisters.
matriarchy.
It could be. A
And
matriarchy,
who was his
correct.
dad?
His dad
His
was.
dad was never stated.
Yeah.
Kenny's parents were never stated, but I'm fairly certain he had.
No, not Kenny's
No,
parents.
not
Levi's
Kenny's
dad.
Yeah.
His-
Levi's mom
his
is
mom worked in
Kenny's
a-
sister.
His
Or
mom worked in a
okay,
brothel.
brothel.
It could have been anyone.
Okay, yeah.
It could be Irvin.
No,
That'd be great. That'd be
that
great.
would be
Daddy.
that would be such a fucking yikes.
Hey,
Um,
son, go take down the beast.
I mean,
titan for old
Irvin's only
pops.
like at most 10 years older
'Cause I
than
mean,
him. Because
I
Levi's
don't-
got to be in what, his 30s now?
Yeah, he's 30 something, like late 30s, I think.
Really?
Oh,
Old.
he's older. Yeah.
Late 30s?
Let me Google it, but I'm pretty sure he is.
Well,
Um,
everybody,
he was in
okay,
his-
he's probably late 20s.
No,
at
I
the
think, no,
latest.
he's older.
He
than
was
that.
in
He's
his late
older.
20s.
I'd say, like, youngest, he's like
okay,
27, 29.
I'm sorry. Levi is in his early 30s. Irwin was in his late 30s.
Okay, that makes sense for Erwin.
Not great.
Okay. But the,
Let's give it a 31.
Yeah, but I guess unless it's a matriarchy,
and
I wonder
and
why they
also
never
like
bring it up.
maybe her mother was part of a more prestigious line because of she left a mark and
I guess. Well, maybe her mother cared more about it, and his mother was bedridden and dead.
Mhm.
So I mean, and plus,
maybe he was but he just doesn't have the mark to confirm it. Like,
well, that's also the thing. When you say it like that, considering that the main person of power that we always see is a female, I wonder if it maybe is just a matriarchy.
matriarchy could be.
Yeah, that's very possible.
Mhm.
I just think it's an interesting thing because they've spent all this time establishing in was it season 3, season 2 or 3 that I think it was season 2 that they're related. So I just thought it was kind of interesting that they brought up, oh, Mikasa is the relation of the royalty, but then Levi's standing over here like, what about me?
I don't think Levi would care.
No, Levi wouldn't
Like,
give a fuck.
Or
I just-
maybe Levi would care and he'd be like, yes,
I
I
am
am royalty.
Yes. Kiss
give us
my
all
boot.
of your battleships.
Levi, I could see using that to his advantage. for
Another thing I think we should bring up is that, everyone is kind of starting to notice,
Mhm.
and how they even brought it up to Mikasa, who's,
Go
she
Go Aaron fan club.
at
Aaron
first
fangirl number
followed
one.
her heart, and then as Jean was like, Mikasa, what the fuck you talking about? And then Connie was like, Mikasa, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah,
She's all like,
The thing is, Mikasa and Armin weren't there to see his reaction, so all they can go by is
is
what
Connie.
Connie's
But they're about to have a
interpretation of it.
conversation with him.
But but they can only go over what Connie's interpretation of it is, and I really don't see what Aaron did as he had no emotional conflict with what happened to
No,
Sasha.
I agree. It
Some
wasn't
people
a-
just
it wasn't a
handle
laugh.
loss very badly.
It wasn't a laugh of, haha, she died for me.
It was a
now I
laugh
can
of
continue going.
Pain.
It was a pain laugh.
Yeah, because you see him go,
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he did.
well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we saw him go.
Yeah.
I don't think Connie
So-
necessarily saw. I think
And
he
I
just-
doubt Aaron's at the point right now where he feels like he needs to justify any of his actions. So I doubt
Well,
he'll
no,
defend
and I'm
himself.
sure-
he,
I'm sure that he's probably not thrilled that Sasha died on the mission and is therefore
He's also
angry and
not on the
He's
side
also-
of Paradise
grieving in
anymore.
his
He's also
own
dealing
awful
with
way.
how many different memories does he have to deal with now?
Oh, true.
He had so many memories just from the Attack Titan that he had to shift through. Now he has all these
Speaking
memories.
of
of
speaking
the-
of which, he said that he does have the power of the Warhammer Titan.
Mhm.
yeah,
So I was wrong about that.
he's on his own side right now. He fucking
When
threatened
you
Hanji.
have the Attack Titan and the Warhammer Titan,
You are your
the
own team.
entire
He's on
Warhammer
he
team.
threatened Hanji. He's like,
Which I don't like that. Leave
Yeah.
my fucking iPad
he literally
thing
went, I
alone.
can leave whenever I want.
I love
you
Hanji,
cannot
and I'm-
stop me.
I love Hanji, and I'm kind of pissed at Aaron for being a dick. But I'll
Stop.
let it
Cut
slide.
that
feel-
out, Aaron.
I
You
feel
stop
like
that.
you're gonna get pissed a lot.
Mikasa's
coming
gonna
episodes.
have to kill Aaron.
You saying that scares me.
Mikasa
Yeah,
is
I
going
feel
to
like
be-
that's. I feel like Aaron is something's going to happen.
Mikasa's going to kill Aaron.
I don't know. All
Well,
I
in the
know is
end?
that
Yeah. I mean, even with like the
All we know is that Aaron and Armin are gonna. Excuse me, Mikasa and Armin are going to be incredibly pivotal to what happens, because it was so important that it needed to be transferred through time.
yeah.
Space-time continuum equals broken.
All I know is that I'm going to be very sad if they kill off A. Hanji, B. Armin, C. Mikasa, or D. Historia.
Really, right now,
That's
the
just
only
gonna get
person,
really sad, 'cause I
the
feel
only
like there's gonna be a
person
lot
that can
more
really
people dying
just
in this
smack
season.
Aaron around and put him into his place
Why
is
can't you just
Armin.
fucking kill Flow
Yeah.
Shot? No one
That's
likes
the only
Flow.
one who could just
It's
be
not
like,
Zeke.
"No."
Yeah, no. Armin is the only one that can really stop anybody, any of the other Titan shifters.
Like,
Because Zeke and Aaron are, they're working together. You want to tell me that
but
Pete's gonna...
fuck, I mean, Aaron
Pete's
with the
gonna stop
Warhammer.
Aaron?
Aaron with the Warhammer. All right, stop this with your steam. Like, just build like a fucking giant.
I don't
You
know,
should
I
make
think-
giant spikes now. You saw how big that one pillar was that the Warhammer Titan made. You could easily destroy the Colossal Titan now.
Yeah, the Warhammer.
I don't know about
don't
easily.
think
Hey, okay,
The Warhammer
50 meter,
Titan-
a 60 meter Colossal Titan, maybe. What they show us, Colossal Titan, doesn't have a fucking chance. All right, he's
Those buildings were destroyed.
Aaron,
If he
That's-
takes
Colossal.
out the leg,
No, Gabe's right. The buildings, the reason he looks so big is because those are the buildings he built.
The buildings were
Well,
gone, and the ocean was missing too.
Yeah.
No, I just rewatched the Colossal versus Aaron fight.
Of course you did.
Colossal Titan is like literally like 8 Aarons tall. He is
Yeah,
so
he's
much
huge.
taller than he
He
should be.
punted Aaron. Bertold punted him.
well, yeah, he
Yeah.
was hugging his leg.
Yeah.
You think that our Aaron can just make an infinite pillar now? Just make it as
Infinite
high as he
pillar?
wants?
No, head ass. I said you could take out one leg and the Colossal topple
You
over.
said no, you didn't say well. Like you said, you could take out Armin easily.
No, he said take out his legs.
I said take out. That's
Which
all
would
you need to take
effectively
out.
take out
For
the
any
Colossal.
Titan to work, really, they need to have a
Colossal-
stable
I mean,
base.
but I mean, hey, the Colossal has his own like. You wanna?
The Colossal
You
Titans,
might be able to beat me in a fight, but you can't beat the
And
explosion.
plus, that's
Well,
Titan
that's the
hardening.
thing. That's
That's
the thing.
Titan
is that
hardening
The
it's made
Colossal
out of.
Titans, 2 big moves. It blows up when it activates, and
Acts
well,
like it
I'm
don't
sorry,
know nobody.
3 moves.
What-
It blows up when it activates. It has a steam and big. That's
And
all it
Aaron
has.
can protect himself
It's
now
just
from an
ADD, dude.
explosion.
It's just all
Hey,
over the
Aaron
place.
can protect himself now from an explosion by making a giant fucking bubble of Titan hardening.
And
Correct.
Aaron's
B,
not-
he could so royally fuck up the Colossal Titan.
and the only way that like Armin's not like Aaron. Like if Aaron had the Colossal Titan, he would use it in a populated area, and I'm pretty sure he would use it at Paradise in the city if he had to. If Aaron goes Titan form and starts going berserk on Paradise, Armin's not going to go Colossal Titan.
Would Aaron ever go berserk on Paradise though?
If they tried to stop him, he would go Titan form to escape and would
Yeah,
destroy
but I think he
anything
would.
in his way.
Yeah,
I don't.
because like Aaron's
I know. I'm
still at this point in time very much like.
Plus, if he wanted to goad Armin into doing anything, he could be like,
Plus, I mean,
Armin, the only way you can stop me is if you go to Colossal Titan form, and then we're in a city.
Then
You
Armin
wanna do
would
that?
do it.
not.
Exactly.
Armin absolutely fucking-
Aaron has the ball is,
Well, we know for a fact that the Colossal can limit the size of the explosion that's
but
created.
it's still an explosion.
Not necessarily because we saw what would happen. We saw what he can do in the
Berto?
ocean. Armin in the ocean.
Yeah,
There was like a
because
little
in the
explosion, but
Yeah,
like,
because he was in the ocean. I feel like that's a little bit different.
He was in the ocean the when he fought, like when he blew up the fleet too.
Yeah.
So I
I thought you were talking about the fleet. I didn't know you were talking about when they had come to the
yeah,
outpost.
two
No.
scout boats.
Never mind. I thought you were talking about just at the port.
no. So like
I think
we-
that was
we've
attributed to
clearly
him
seen-
not having full control over it yet.
No, because we clearly seen that the Colossal Titan users can limit the size of their explosion. That's something they can do.
Because I mean, Bertolt.
Does
just
that mean we
fucking-
saw Max?
Well, because like it's, I feel like with the
Probably.
Colossal too is like he has a set amount of energy because he saved it instead of using the explosion because he didn't want to blow up the wall. B, he had to use a massive freaking kick to do in the wall at the
Mhm.
beginning, and that was like kind of the Colossal what it does. There's one like big old thing, and then it's just like done for.
Well, no, not entirely because there was a point in time when Bertold was in colossal form, and granted he was getting skinnier and skinnier because he was holding it. He was still batting around the city.
No, he
in season
did that.
3.
But that wasn't like insane amount of energy. It wasn't a massive kick to level or like kick a massive hole in a super thick ass wall.
And it
This
also
is
like,
him bending down, sweeping, and then he used like some of his steam, which he was stationary for.
he can't move when he uses his steam.
Yeah.
And also like when he was really starting to fry Armin, he went like super hot.
Yeah.
And that's what really did him in. Like, because the Colossal is the one that has the shortest time frame for use.
And you can also get it
So
one
hard.
use a
And
day.
the cart titan is the opposite because
It's highest endurance.
Peak was like 2 months as
She's
the.
stayed in it for so long that she feels more comfortable walking on 4 legs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she says she was in the form for 2 straight
Well, yeah,
months.
she lies down like that.
She lays there, yeah. She's
She's a
just living her
quadruped.
best life. I like Peak.
But
actually.
honestly, with how the show frames the Colossal, even with like logically, Aaron should be able to deal with the Colossal now. But with how the show frames the Colossal, I don't think he could beat him in a 1-on-1. Just with how they frame, like the Colossal is like the end all be all. Once you have it, it's game. Unless you can figure out a way to subvert its ability, like. And again, I know we've never had like a 2 Titan per 1 angry person.
Very angry person.
Especially with the abilities of the Warhammer. Like, we still don't necessarily know all the capabilities of it. So
We saw a pretty good capability of it.
Yeah, like it's like we're not gonna get Peak to stop Aaron, and we already saw Porco try and stop him.
Porco got a few, like, cat scratches in.
Yeah.
But ultimately got nutcrackered.
Yeah. So
Get
like the old Tom and Jerry cartoons where it's just like
it's like the cloud of dust. You see
and Aaron walks out of the dust cloud as it's still going on.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think Mikasa is gonna have to kill Aaron because she's starting to see the cracks.
Yeah, we talked about that in an earlier episode.
Why did I watch this show? It's bringing me such pain.
It's so good. I
It's
love this show
good,
so
but it
much.
hurts so
Really
bad.
good.
Oh,
And
and
the
then
author, and the worst part is the author knows what he's doing and he fucking loves it. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I want
would.
to hurt these people.
eat your fucking heart out. It's like
Yeah.
he's
His
these
quote
fans,
is like,
like,
I
no,
literally
no.
want to make my fans cry.
This
and
is the
build a
final
sauna out of their
season.
tears.
And only 2 episodes ago did we lose one of the main cast. And this is Attack on Titan. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to
much
get
worse.
much worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
No, we
not
also gotta
That's
see
why I'm glad you looked up Levi's age, because I can't like
Oh no.
we can't look at that because I have it's literally up in the air whether or not I'll accidentally see like a
Well,
deceased. Like
Yeah, for me, since I'm not
On a
technically
wiki
reacting,
page.
I'm here to be the Google bitch and just look everything up. Because I don't care about getting stuff spoiled, because if I'm going to be entirely honest with you, I already knew Mikasa was royal blood. I had that spoiled for me. I knew, like, for a week. I just didn't say anything because it would be a dick move. But
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Feels bad.
Aaron is just
No.
I'm here. I'm
No.
here.
Aaron gets fucking everything.
No.
He
I
gets
What?
a-
She didn't
mean
spoil
to.
anything.
I didn't say. I didn't
She had it
spoil
spoiled
it.
for her.
I had it spoiled for me. Like, I had it spoiled, so I kept my mouth shut. I was wondering if it was going to happen this episode. There's a couple things I have spoiled about the show that I will not tell you about, obviously. But, yeah. It happens because I'll Google something and see something by mistake, or I'll see a meme or something that fucking makes my life miserable.
No, but I mean, I did like the last bit though. We got to see Levi just looking at Zeke across the campfire, which means that he's staying there. I thought he was just dropping Zeke off.
Oh no! If Zeke
Bro,
goes
Levi's
bananas,
gonna
if
fucking
Zeke goes bananas,
True.
eh,
Bananas.
Levi is the
Bananas.
only person. Like Levi's probably sitting there going, "Turn,
Yeah, Levi's
Do
fucking
it.
excited. He's like,
I
I
fucking
Come on.
dare you, dog.
monkey time, let's go."
Let's go. Levi's like, come on, dude.
Come on, do a backflip. Come on.
Do
Fucking do it.
If I were him, I would literally just be like, just eating a banana right in front of him. Just like, Mama. And I throw him the peel. Don't slip.
Gonna have to go into your Titan form if you don't want to slip.
Here, the people of Hazuru brought some of your cousins and like have like a bunch of caged monkeys.
Oh my god.
Here, that way you don't have to be lonely. You can relate.
Jesus Christ. Let's be real though. The Beast Titan is the ugliest fucking Titan.
I mean, he's got that.
Ymir's
he's got-
jaw.
Okay, Ymir's jaw was
Yeah.
pretty bad, you're right. But surviving Titan.
But at least
Beast Titan is the
Zeke's
ugliest
got that
fucking
like
Titan.
20 pack going.
We're also forgetting.
He's got
the
some
cart
Palumboism going on, but he's got
I-
the 20
I
pack.
like the Cart Titan better than I like him.
Titan. Peak is really fun. She's a really fun and nice person.
See, what I don't understand
the
how.
the fucking
Cow.
No,
it's
The
like a
alligator?
horse. It's like
No,
John's out there.
that is what I'm saying. I prefer the way her Titan looks to the way Zeke's Titan looks. He
What is it, John?
You know what that looks like?
That's his body type. He's got the fucking
It looks like it looks like Team. It looks like a Daiguren.
He's got the paired body type that they always tell you you're not supposed to have.
If you can see that, that's the Beast Titan.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, but this is like
He does 10,000
pack,
crunches.
and then it's just that.
He's got some Palumboism going on.
He does 10,000 crunches every day, but then eats 42 Krispy Kreme donuts. Like,
Yeah, dude. This man has got.
you get the
Yeah.
best of both worlds.
This man has got. This man has got like the ultimate muffin top. It's fucking awful.
I don't
Yeah.
understand how he can do that.
His love handles
It's
are
like Krabby
insane.
Patty Vault.
His arms are also as long as his entire body, and they're as thin as like fucking
They're
twigs.
horrible.
How is he able
Like,
to throw anything? I don't understand. Like,
That's the thing.
What do you mean? It's like a whip.
He built like a
It's
slot.
like it's like a.
He got the arms that go to the feet, bro.
It's like a whip, bro. Why do you think I throw baseballs so hard? It's a long arm, just.
when was the
whip.
last time you threw a baseball?
When was the last time you threw a baseball?
I don't want to talk about it. I was catcher, okay?
All right, I think that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be it.
Okay.
Unless any of you guys have anything more you'd like to add.
My brother's
No.
calling me to talk
Hey,
about Attack
tell
on
us
Titan.
tell people in the comments what you think the ugliest fucking Titan is, because I
Who's
think
and
the
why
Beast
is it Ymir? Because she looks like a fucking goblin.
Okay.
Oh
from-
wait, are we
Oh,
talking about
Ymir,
Titan
'cause Ymir-
shifters or just any Titan?
No,
Oh,
Titan
Titan
4.
shifters.
Titan shifters,
Oh, okay.
because if
there
it's
are
any
some
Titan,
ugly
Dude,
Titans.
Ymir literally looks like a goblin from the Mines of Moria.
Well,
Like, you can't, it's,
Other than Ymir, because that's just a fucking given.
and
She looks
fucking, and
terrible.
granted, I'd still take Peak.
you know what? I'm gonna say colossal.
Yes, granted, Peak does look like the cow from back at the barnyard, but
Oh my
It's
God.
just a duck.
I will
It's a duck.
I'll
It's
still
like a
take-
horse.
I have that picture.
Ymir human form is nice, but I would,
Well, yeah, none of them.
Who
none of them
improves?
is
if I could
human
take
form.
one out to dinner,
Who
I
looks better in Titan form?
Ymir or
Who's best
Peak.
in Titan
No,
form?
in general. Like who looks better?
Aaron.
Aaron?
Aaron or Bertolt? Not Bertolt. I'm
Right.
Damn, you like your
Jesus.
woman skinned?
No, Reiner. It's either Reiner or Aaron for fucking sure.
I mean,
Like,
obviously, because Reiner's got like, or
Reiner's
Aaron's got
got-
like negative 2% body fat.
Well, no, Aaron. No, like design-wise, I think that Aaron's Titan has a really cool look. And
Just so you
Reiner's
understand,
Titan-
you'd be dead if you were in the negative.
I
No,
mean,
my body-
no shit, bro.
there's like just like a hole in your
Yeah.
arm missing. It's like, yeah, we have to
No,
take a few
you
extra.
start to look like muscular and have muscles extruding out of your body.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Freaking the
you
best.
you lose fat for somebody else.
The best designed Titan, in my personal opinion.
Oh,
I think,
designed?
is the Armored Titan for fucking sure. I love the Armored Titan design. He looks cool as fuck. He's awesome. I love him.
I would agree, and I would also say in my opinion, the least or worst designed Titan is the Warhammer Titan. I'm not a fan of the cage.
I honestly
Why?
thought that.
I don't know. I'm not.
It's
I'm
like a
honest-
helmet.
No, I'm with Game on that.
I like
thought
it.
was really. I didn't like
I
it.
think it does more than enough to make it stand out.
Another thing
Yeah.
that I thought was interesting
Or
is 'cause,
Ymir's, because
like,
this is really boring.
both female
It's so
Titans
boring.
have had those like slits on like their neck / like shoulders. Like
I also-
because
we gotta-
Annie had those
we gotta
and the
throw-
Warhammer Titan had those.
We gotta throw Annie in the mix. Her Titan was also really fucking cool.
Hers
Only
is just
Titan
the
with
attack.
boobs.
She's the attack.
She's
Does
just
PX
like
not
a
have boobs?
lady.
Peck doesn't have boobs.
No, Annie's the only one who had boobs in her Titan form.
That's what makes the female Titan
That's what
special.
made her the female
Because
Titan.
remember when
She female.
Grisha's first
Because
wife
female.
becomes a
Yeah.
smiling
She's
Titan.
female.
Because
It's not like she does boobs. She's just flat. She become Titan dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
Titan
that's
dude
the-
with no penis, but like,
well, that's the thing is that they even like say as one of the first things, like even
yeah,
Connie's
they got rid of the
mother-
male Titan really quickly. It was really ugly.
Wait, in the.
They do like the Malaysian.
I was just about to ask.
With
Does the
Titan
female
pants on.
Titan,
She wears a bodysuit. Yeah, because they can't. They have to.
for reference,
Yeah.
Malaysia has laws that prohibit
Nudity. In
nudity. So if you look at the manga for Malaysian Attack on Titan, they're wearing like boxers
They're wearing really
and
tight
bodysuits.
The female Titan wears
And
a
it's
bodysuit
fucking
because
hilarious.
She has titties.
They're wearing like compression shorts.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
It's fucking iconic.
It's amazing. Aaron's
so
wearing
good.
compression shorts in his Titan form.
Okay, but I think it really is time to wrap it
yeah.
I
up.
digress. Yeah.
Please check us out on Twitch and on Twitter. We stream every Monday and Saturday. Gabe's doing the MCC currently through Combat Evolved. Currently going through Combat Evolved as this video is
Guilty
being
Spark
recorded.
tried to wipe out the galaxy.
He do be doing that. And
I had
then
to
on
say-
Saturdays we play our Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke, and that's going pretty darn well. We just defeated Crasher Wake. Our boy Trunks the Torterra, and with his legion of followers, are off to go eat some more ghosts. So, yeah, those are at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And please give us a follow. Now on Twitter Twitter's the best way to stay up to date with all of our content. You get notified the moment a video is uploaded, and any kind of information or even little fun thingies that I like to post. Twitter's the best way to stay up to date with the Custodians. Now, if you haven't, please like and subscribe. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
We've been the Custodians, and have a good one.
And the video.